Hey everyone, welcome to Absolute Guitar Avenue. Okay, it's time for today's quick guitar tip. So let's grab your guitar and let's get right into it. So let me just get rid of this. Give me one sec. Okay, let me just bring up the other clip to show you. This is what happens when you go live. Everything doesn't go exactly as planned. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, when you are playing guitar, do your hands get tired really quickly, or do your chords are slow, or the chord transitions are slow? Well, then check out this video.
But my fingers just won't cooperate. They will. Move your finger closer to the fret wire and use only enough pressure to make the note ring.
Okay, let me just. So, see what I just told him to do is you want to make sure you're not putting too much pressure. So, if you have your guitar right now, grab your guitar and let's try this. So take your fingers, put it on the string, whatever chord you're gonna try and play that you're having trouble with, and then how much pressure you're putting right now. What I want you to do is take your fingers totally off, not totally off, but just enough off where nothing is ringing out, and then put just a tiny bit of pressure on the string, and then after you do that, hit it. If you're putting a very little tiny amount of pressure, the string will be buzzing. So what I want you to do is just press down just a little bit more, not a lot, just a tiny bit more, until you hear the string ring. And that's once you hear that string ring, that's all the pressure you need. You don't want to put in so much pressure that your face is changing, your fingers are hurting, you're feeling pain in the fingers. It should be nice and relaxed. And then also, if it's still buzzing, make sure your hand is close to that fret wire, not on top of it, right next to it. That's where you get the cleanest sound. So do that, you will have a relaxed hand, not a lot of pressure on your hand. And that is the guitar tip for today. And then if you have a question while I am still on, here is, I'm going to share how to format your question. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Right there. You see there you got the Q plus the colon, then your question. So anytime I go live, format your question like that so I know it's a question and not just a comment. I'll get rid of that. So once again, make sure if you're having trouble with a chord, put very little pressure. You feel it's buzzing, okay, just put a tiny bit more pressure, not a lot, till it rings down and you actually hear the ringing. And if it's still not ringing and still buzzing, you're probably on top of the fret wire. Move it over a little bit and then play the chord. And you should be all set with not having any problems. And then the chord changes will be quicker too, because you're not putting so much pressure on your fingers. It'll be a quick shift from one chord to another. And your hands will feel a lot better because they're relaxed, there's no tension, there's no pain. So if you like this help, well, yeah, I guess not how I wanted to say it, but anyway, if you like what I just said and you want more help, you can also join my school community. Just get that and just scan the QR code right there. Let me just get the QR code for you. Oops. There we go. If you just scan that QR code right there, you get a 7-day free trial. Just scan it with your phone. You'll see school.com pop up. Just hit that. You can get in for 7 days, and you can stay for 7 days, get some free value, improve your guitar playing. If you don't want to stay longer than 7 days, that's fine. You got value. I help you, so it's a win-win for both of us. So also I have a 30-day, $3,000 high ticket offer if you're interested. But that is up to you. Right now I'm doing a 7-day free trial. So if you are interested, hit the scan or hit the barcode, scan it with your phone. You'll get in, you'll get 7 days free. And then after the 7 days free, it's up to you if you want to stay. Like I said, it's a win-win for both of us. I helped you, you got the value, and so it's a win-win. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3 and tip 3.